YouTube. Today I'm going to show you Black Gold Online. The forums community for this game has got a lot of bad things to say, but that's every forums community for every game because they're all a bunch of trolls that hang out on the forums instead of actually playing the game. So we're going to go ahead and log on here and create our first character and do a playthrough of the first half hour or so and see what we think. There's two factions. We got the Eisenhorst and the Irlander. It looks like the Irlander are more of a nature people, deep beneath the environment, an abundance of natural resources. It was a vast reserve of black gold that first drove the earliest civilizations of Irlander. And it looks like the Eisenhorst are more of a technology. We're gonna go with technology. So we've got 3 races, but we're not able to choose the third until level 40. So we got dwarves and humans, essentially. I'm going to go with the humans. Looks like we got 9 classes here. So we got the Punisher, conventional combat. Punishers are without peer. Their sword deal massive damage and their shields protect them from devastating blows. The Gunslinger, which looks like it could be like the Archer, I'm assuming. Guns thin enemy ranks, brutal efficiency and critical strikes. Yeah, this sounds like the Archer. The Assassin, that's pretty obvious what that is. It's a rogue. Spectromancer. Spectromancers who call upon the ethereal beings to inflict damage and debuffs to groups of enemies. Staff, wind, and magic bolts. That sounds interesting. A Thaumaturge summons cursed spirits to deal damage over time, sending enemies fleeing in terror. So, like a necromancer or a warlock. A cultist. Gender locked. As a female, not a fan of gender locking, but occultists have powerful damaging spells, but are primarily concerned with healing teammates and granting buffs. That's kind of a stereotype there that females play the healing classes, but, you know, whatever. The Blade Master. Blade Masters are the guardians of the team, capable of taking and dealing a lot of damage. They are two-handed sword users. Now that axe looks awesome. This is the Beastmaster. Are true hunters and explorers. Beastmasters wield large axes in battle while their pets fight alongside them. Sounds interesting. Pyromancer excels in fire and lightning spells that can deal critical damage to several enemies at once. So it's like a wizard. That is a very tough choice because there's multiple classes here that I think I would enjoy. I think it's a throw up between the Blade Master and the Spectromancer. But I think we're gonna go Spectromancer. Alright, so we've got some pretty extensive, look at that. Character looks pretty good. I am a dude, so we're not going to focus on his ass like many gamers do on the female characters. We've got tons of preset customization options here. I honestly don't usually spend a lot of time in the character creation window. I usually wear armor, obviously, so I mean, I wear a helmet. You're not going to see most of my character. But it looks like they've got everything from the width of my head, the height of my head. You could really make a funky looking character on here. The thickness of my head. Huh. The size of my head, then you got your face. Jones. Eyebrows and eyes. I'm going to go ahead and stick with what we've got here. I'm not gonna mess with all of that. Body. I'm definitely gonna make my neck a little shorter because it looks a little bit ridiculous. I think we're gonna go ahead and make the chest a little bit bigger. Go really skinny, be like this tiny little guy. Make our calves bigger. Huh, make them have stick legs. Look, it's John Jones. Alright. I think we're just going to go ahead and stick with this. And we're going to go ahead and name the character. Cyrus, obviously. Apparently my name is already taken, so we're just going to throw an extra S on the end. Apparently that is taken too. Well, Cyrus with a Z at the end. Alright. Alright, so here we are. Well, that was definitely interesting. Lots of mechs and guns, and not sure how magic fits into this world, but we will see. Alright, so here we are within the game world. Please get familiar with the surrounding environment. Press WASD to move. That's obvious. That's every MMO. As you can see, I muted the music before I even started the video, but apparently that didn't work through the character creation and things like that, but we are going to go ahead and turn all this down a little bit. Alright, so I've got my video settings on the highest they can go. I should not have a problem with that. We'll see, I guess. But the game does look good. The graphics look decent. So let's go ahead and walk through here. So again, a cutscene had extremely loud volume. Not sure what is going on with that. know. So, I guess we'll just continue on. I apologize for cutscenes being so loud. So, we got our first enemy here. He's only got 200 health, and I've only got 395, so I guess that's not a whole lot of a difference. Looks like we got two skills here, Arcane Missile and Energy Bolt. Energy Bolt looks like it'll be our main skill. Arcane Missile, rapidly damage enemies, dealing 47. Oh, let's go ahead and give this a whirl. So Energy Bolt works like a sequence. You cast 1, 2, and then the third one casts a big one. Alright, we're at the next cutscene! We're gonna skip that cutscene because it obviously froze. We're hearing gunshots, but nothing was happening. That's okay. So it looks like we got a mech here, and they're wanting us to get in it. Well, why would you need anything but a mech? I feel like I'm playing Mech Warrior. So it looks like the Eisen horse, which is what we are in the mechs, and the flying dragons and the elephants are probably the other faction. I'm not sure there though. This is my first playthrough too, so this is a learning experience for us both. Well, that's a big bastard. And he has 4 million health. Whoa, I just randomly exploded. Okay. Well, apparently that wasn't supposed to beat that fight. Okay, so it looks like that was like an introduction to the game. Traditional mode and black gold mode. Characters will move according to the direction of the camera facing. Left click will use a normal attack. Some spells will be cast in the direction. Traditional characters will move according to the direction it is facing. Your normal attack can be set to the right mouse button. Left mouse button will revolve the camera around your character. Right mouse button will rotate the camera. I don't see a difference here. I guess we'll go ahead and go with traditional. I'm gonna zoom out here a little bit. Alright, so we got our first quest giver. Can I help you? You're a veteran of the battle. Must have been rough. We lost good soldiers there. I am a veteran myself, but never been in the ZGN. Home's no better, though. Seems the whole world is at war these days. These Irlandir in the east and the Darkfire Rebellion right there, they've been spilling blood on the very streets that the children once played in. Hate to say it, but I don't see a lot of hope in the future. 65 experience, 20 gold. Alright, well I guess we just completed that one. Okay, so the new one. The Darkfire History and Plot. We're going to go ahead and receive this quest. And it looks like this shows up on the map as a question mark, which is probably where you have to go for this quest. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so it shows up as a question mark. Then run over to the question mark. This is pretty much like any other MMO. It's pretty simple. Talk to the next guy. There's a lot of... There's no sound. It's unfinished. Talk with... It says we're supposed to I like you. Will you stay here to serve the kingdom of Eisenhower? The kingdom will not allow the Darkfire Rebellion to continue. I will not last long, but I must be stopped. Okay, so talk to Spud Nollet. Well, the quest is sending me here, but this is obviously not the right guy. So let's go back up to town here and see. Okay, apparently the quest wants me to talk to the first guy again. Alright, now it's wanting me to go talk to the Asher guy. Well, that was very easy. Alright, so this one's going to have a reward of a belt. So we'll go ahead and receive that. Kill Darkfire Arsonists, which are right here. That's easy enough. They die in one skill usage. Okay, so F is a loot key. That's nice and easy to hit. It loots everything all at once. Little lag. Apparently my dog wants to bark at every little sound. Alright, I apologize for the little video jump there. Had a power outage, so I had to reboot and start again. So anyway, we'll continue from where we were. Killing these are all finished, so we're gonna head up here and turn this quest in. And then we'll receive the next one, which is just golden experience. Alright, so it prompts me to change this on its own. So now I have this new belt equipped. Looks like I need to go across the bridge here, I think. That's what this little symbol here is. Yeah, plot. They're all lunatics. We'll go ahead and head over this bridge. So far, I haven't really seen a lot of people, so I'm not sure what the population is of this actual game. There is a random mech walking in the background. It's very glitchy. Almost makes me motion sick watching it glitch like that. I really could care less to read quests. That is just my personal opinion. I don't really read a whole lot of quests in any MMO. Unless it's really got an extremely good story. I am lagging a little bit now. Alright, Anderson Piers. 22 whatever this money is. 22 gold, I guess, and 130 experience just to talk to someone. Also, looks like I leveled up. A random load screen. Oh, it's a cutscene, okay. Probably gonna get loud again. Maybe not. Huh. Very quiet. No point. Cutscene. I don't know. Anyway. We'll continue with this quest. I am on a random little tricycle. Look at that, guys. Wish I had one of these in real life, huh? Alright, so we're off to an area which I have no idea where it is. It just randomly sent me. I guess I probably should have read. Alright, just to cut back on lag for you guys, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I'm not sure. It's not really making a whole lot of sense, but... Alright, so here's our quest turn in. Get ourselves a new hat. And that is the fruitiest thing I've ever seen. It looks like I am going to be going into the options and disabling headgear. Hide helmet. Alright, well that was easy to find. Alright, so kill Darkfire paratroopers, which are everywhere. And the very weird thing is, it doesn't look like anything is aggro, so I can literally just walk through these mob fields and not ever get hurt. It's very strange. So, this number 1 skill is the basic attack. It looks like I can just hold the button down and it will continuously spam. So, with that being said, this is going to be a ping reliant skill. It probably fires faster depending on your ping rate. A lot of games have that. Arcade is that way with endless arrows in the archer tree. I guess that didn't. Turn this down a little more so it's not so loud. I have gained 1 treasure point. I'm not sure what treasure points are yet either. Got some flashing boxes here. Stone of Emptiness. Mysterious stone, use it to expand space in your backpack and warehouse. This item can be stacked. If an unbound item is stacked with a bound item, it will become bound. Okay, double experience medicine. This item can stack. Get double experience for monster kills for 1 hour. Level 1 reward. Huh, so you must get a reward for each level. So we got a lottery here. Server sign-in bonus. Okay, so we get bonuses for each day that we sign in. Some kind of events. Stay online. Okay. And activities. And these are all grayed out, so I'm obviously not able to participate in those. Well, I did get an expansion slot, so I think we'll go ahead and use that. And we got double experience. Use it to expand. Or I used. Okay, I used my experience pot. Okay, so I'm gaining double experience now for kills. I'm really not sure how much experience I'm getting for each of these kills, but... Oh, it actually looks like we're completed with this quest, so we will go ahead and head out of here and turn that quest in. Complete that quest. Oh, the next one we're gonna get a chest piece finally. Green experimental crystals. It can be used to produce equipment or energy charging items. Alright, well it just randomly showed me all the dungeons within the game in that cutscene. Looks like I got a new skill here. Cursed Flames. Ignite enemies, dealing damage 3 times and knocking back small enemies. Each hit deals 32 plus 7 through 8 fire damage, and the first hit attaches burning for 12 seconds. Sounds like it could be a decent skill. Looks like our next little quest is up here, maybe. Oh, looks like we're going into our first little instance. Secret Dungeon, Wizard's Hideout. Press M to show the dungeon map. Okay, so pressing M opens up a little mini-map on the side here. I'm gonna follow this ghost guy. Well, he just popped up out of nowhere. Let's try out this new skill here, 3. So it actually knocked him back too. Interesting. So you're gonna walk right through the rocks, which was a little bit cheap, I guess is what the word I'm looking for here is. A lot of games now make that stuff non-walkable. Oh, we got a random trap here. Huh. Monsters just appearing out of thin air is a little bit cheap also. I'm not sure I like that, but I mean, again, like I said in the beginning of this video, this is an MMO that I had never even heard of. The only reason I even saw this game was because I was in Walmart, and it's actually for sale at my local Walmart. So I decided I'd go ahead and download it after checking out the back. Oh, okay, we got a little treasure chest here. This must be just like a little preview of what a dungeon is. Got ourselves a ring. Accuracy, HP, critical hit level. Might. Okay, this must be like, I never played World of Warcraft. I hated the game from the day one, but they have like a gear score rating, I believe. So this must be what that is. It's different scores that rank up. So if there might be a dungeon that requires, 5,500 or something, so you can just look at their current might score and be able to tell if they're geared enough for the dungeon. Alright, well that was a very easy little dungeon. So far the game is extremely simple. I'm sure that changes as as you level up and get farther in the game, but right now it's just very, very, very easy. Got ourselves a new little chess piece. Looks pretty cool. Definitely got a little steampunk feel to it. Not necessarily my typical fantasy MMO, which is neat. Path of the Warrior, current chapter, chapter 1, most urgent. Path of the Warrior, accept plot quest chip level. Broken Arrow energy chip. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but we're gonna go ahead and equip it. Press F8 to open transformation interface. You haven't equipped an energy shield. Okay, so this is the energy shield. We'll go ahead and equip that. Okay, so the experimental crystal goes in with your energy shield to be enhanced. I had several energy crystals, so I went ahead and did it full times for the quest. Press B to open your backpack. To use a mount. Guardian treasure. Okay, we've got too many windows open here. I gotta close some stuff. A standard motorcycle. Really? My first mount. Right click the mount when your backpack is equipped, then click the mount icon within the short tab. No way. Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, so open exploration card window. We can just click that, and that just randomly completes the quest. Okay. Knights of Montel, about exploration cards. Exploration card is bound to your character and cannot be traded or transferred. Able to use portable warehouse, increases honor point gain by 10%, increases valor point gain by 5%. Show all dungeon entrances on the current map. Every day you can claim carrier card worth 100 points. You can buy an exploration card gift pack at the treasure hoard daily. Carrier card. Use the carrier card to get 100 carrier points. Carrier points are important for using your own battle carrier or an energy well battle carrier. Are you sure you wish to spend 990 vouchers to activate VIP service for 30 days? Okay, so this is your pay, your VIP. And then Knights of Montel. Benefits. Get 4 gem synthesized tokens every day. Gain an extra 10% experience. So this is the same thing. This is what you can buy with vouchers to get 30 days of VIP. So we're not gonna go ahead. We're not gonna go with that right now. I hit level 5, so now I get this also. Mysterious stone used to expand, so I get another expansion stone. Blue crystals, a mysterious crystal used in various professions for upgrading energy shields. A mysterious crystal used in various professions for upgrading. Okay, so I get more energy shield upgrades. So we're gonna go to F8 again, and we're gonna open up this, and we're gonna keep on enhancing this, since I do have more of these, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Okay, it's not the same thing. Alright, so I'm not going to upgrade that. This is already done. Alright, so the next quest is to talk to Worth Morgan, which he is right up here, it looks like, according to the mini-map. Riding around on my awesome motorcycle here. Oh, cutscene. The mayor has heard of your good deeds around town and would like to speak to you. So having no sound in cutscenes is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. It's not all games have their cutscenes and stuff voiced out. Kauru Town Center Plaza. Alright, well, he talked to me and didn't say anything, so submit quest to Ulti Kauru. Alright, so if the quest isn't showing up on your minimap, you just click it and it'll take you right there. So we'll head over there now. So really it just seems like those beginning quests are just kind of getting you some gear. There really hasn't been any combat. It's been quite stale so far. Let's see here. Talk to General Goods Merchant Oma Humus. It says he's right here somewhere. There he is, okay. General Goods Merchant. So I can buy things from this guy. Okay, here we go. Steam Hound, a loyal pet, good to have around. A vehicle and a helicopter, agile machinery arm can solve many small problems. Huh. Identification token. So apparently there are used to identify level 31 through 40 blue equipment and weapons. You may purchase it in sundries. Okay, so there are unidentified items. So this is like Diablo 2 then. There'll be Diablo 1, Diablo 3, whatever, all of them. There'll be unidentified items and you're going to need tokens to identify them. Your typical health potions and so on and so forth. Actually, we're going to go in here and sell this old equipment that I'm not going to ever wear. Alright, so submit quest to Joshua. Josen. Josen is back behind me, right here. I love the style, the fedoras, and just that steampunk look. I'm really enjoying that. I have to be level 6 to equip these boots that they just gave me. Interesting that they're giving me gear higher level than I was capable of getting to by doing everything that they've asked me to do so far. Now, I'm seeing this little mark next to my name, this little badge, and I don't see that next to anyone else, so I'm going to say that there are no players around here. Which, again, makes me a little worried that there is no population in this game. Mysterious corpse. Okay, there's a random corpse laying on the ground. You found a broken flag. Show it to Cassandra. Alright, well, I just leveled up. Got another new skill, but now I'm high enough level to equip these boots. Let's see here. New skill. Deals 103 plus 40 to 46, 155% spell attack damage to enemy and sends them flying. So a lot of pushbacks and making people or enemies go away with this class so far. Not that I've really got to use the skills yet, but now I gotta go back and talk to Joshin again. So he's right over here with his mad fedora and his emo looks. Farson Suor. So he is up north. Or she. Farson, I'm assuming that's a he. We're gonna go ahead and hop on that rad motorcycle of ours. Right on over there. So treasure points are obtained from quests, it looks like. I'm not sure what the hell they're used for, but I'm sure we'll find out. Kill steam brawlers. 3 steam brawlers. So we'll get to use this new skill of ours. Here's a steam brawler. Lots of damage. These monsters are level 3 though, and I'm level 6, so again, it's like I'm speeding up too fast, but at the same time too slow because I wasn't high enough for the gear. Very strange. And it's really weird how everything is not aggressive. I'm not understanding why they went with a system like that. Not that I'm gonna complain about being able to walk through all these monsters, but it is strange. Black gold fragment. So
User
what
left
is
your
that?
channel.
The remains of shattered black gold ore. They still hold a weak power. They are a basic material of professions. Many groups of the continent are collecting them. Shift left click split item. This item. Oh, okay, so that's how I split the stack. Alright. I'm going to assume that black gold has some sort of a meaningful use in the game, considering the game is named after it. Probably some sort of currency to purchase some sort of higher end gear, maybe, or something along those lines. I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to this carriers they keep talking about too, being able to have my own carrier. If that's like a big ship, that would be pretty awesome. We're going to get a couple of health potions and a couple of mana potions off this quest. And I just leveled up again, very quickly actually. But you know what, we are at 45 minutes on this video, so I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here, and we will make more videos of this game, and we'll just follow the progression of this character from start to finish through video logging. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm very new to this game. Like I said, you're experiencing everything along with me, so I know I feel like a noob. I probably sound like a noob, but that's okay. I hope you all enjoyed, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more.